This is the second part. This is the second part of 1.7b. We're going to finish this up. This is the last video of the unit. Okay? So follow along with my steps. Make sure to pause the video if you need any more help. This is the last 8 questions, I think, for this section right here. Just so you can see them. Sorry about that. Okay. So as we're doing this, remember, you want to do the same steps every time. You want to move your variables to the left. You want to move your numbers to the right. Get rid of parentheses. Make sure you end things in fraction form. We're going to talk about a couple of instances where we're going to have to turn decimals into fractions for the sake of the problem. Okay, but for right now, very straightforward. All right. So, as I'm looking at 11, first thing that we want to do is we want to get rid of these parentheses. Make sure to multiply through here. Okay, that should give us 2 minus 3x over 10 equals 3/5 x plus, and remember, you want to make sure that if you don't know how to do this, you type this into your calculator. It's 12 over 5. Let me show you real fast here with our calculator, just so you know what we're doing. Okay, turn on, clear that. So what we're doing is 3/5, so alpha y equals numerator over denominator, 3 over 5. And we want to times that by 4. Oh, sorry, my bad. Times that number by 4. You can see that's 12/5, and that's what we have there. Okay? From there, what we want to do is we want to surround our equation, and we want to get rid of these denominators. Now the easiest way to do this, remember, look at 10, look at 5, look at 5. Denominators are what makes fractions fractions. To get rid of them, we need to multiply by something that both 5 and 10 can go into. Well, 10 can go into 10, and 5 can go into 10. So that's the smallest number that we want. What we're going to do is surround it in parentheses and multiply both sides of our equation by it. Okay? So we got 10 here going in, and there as well. Okay? Remember, if you don't know how to do this, type it into your calculator. It's helpful. So, our equation after we multiply is 20 minus 3x equal to 6x plus 24. Okay? Our next thing, remember, you want to move your variables to the left. Negative 3x minus 6x is negative 9x equal to 24, because our 6x is canceled, minus your 20. Which should give us negative 9x equal to 4. Then you're going to want to divide off this negative 9. Our 9's cancel. That should leave us with x equals a negative 4/9. Okay? Next step that we're going to be doing here. First thing I want you to, so if we're looking at 12, the first thing that we need to notice is this. We have a fraction and we have a decimal. Fractions are always going to overrule our decimals when we do these problems. Okay? If we have one fraction in the problem, then everything needs to be a fraction. So what I want to do is I want to turn this 0.75 into a fraction. For those of you guys that don't know how to do this, I'll show you on the calculator real fast. So first thing you want to do is you want to type out what it is. So we have 0.75, so I want to go 0.75, and then we want to press math. This math button right here. Press math. And you see the very first thing, it says frac. That is our fraction button. You press enter on that, and what it's going to do is turn that decimal into a fraction for us, or 3/4. Okay? As you can kind of see there. There's a 3/4. So instead of a 0.75, we're going to be working with here is a 3/4. That is our first step in doing that. Okay? Alright, from here, we need to multiply through. Okay, we want to get rid of those parentheses for us. Okay, what'll happen here is we should end up with 1/4 x minus 1/4 equal to 9 3/4 x plus 3/2. That's a reduced version of it. If you were to type that in your what you'll see is that it's 2 times 3 is 6, and then divide that by 4, and you can reduce that down to 3/2. That's what your calculator will do for you at least. Once again, we don't want to deal with these fractions, so we're going to get rid of them by taking care of the 4's and the 2. 4 goes into 4, 2 goes into 4. Okay, so surround your stuff in parentheses, put 4 out here, you're going to multiply through. Okay, 4 times 1/4, that's just x, or 1, x, minus 1, equals 9x plus 6. Okay? From there, you want to move your 9x over to your left. Negative 8x minus 1 equals 6. You want to add the 1 to the other side. You're going to get negative 8x equal to 7. From there, divide off the negative 8. Negative 8's cancel. Negative 8 doesn't go perfectly into 7. So what you're going to be left with is x equals just that, negative 7/8. Okay? And there's your problem. Okay, move on. Let's go down here. First step in this, remember, you want to make sure your variables are going to the left-hand side and our numbers are staying right. So we're going to minus 2.6x here. Sorry, my hand's a little bit big. Just noticing now. Okay, make sure to pause the video if you need. I'll try and give a break so you can see what it is. Get a screen grab of this. Okay, going to want to cross out that. So this should be a negative 2.4x equals a negative 4. Divide both sides by negative 2.4. Pull out my calculator here. I'm going to do negative 4 divided by negative 2.4. I'm going to get a repeater decimal here. So all I want to do is go x equals 1.6 with a repeater on it. Okay? And that's your answer. Move on to our next one. First thing we're going to do is add that 6m to the other side. What's that going to give me? Sometimes I even need to look at my calculator too. So negative 3.34 plus 6. We're going to get a 2.66m plus 6.3 equals negative 3.4. Next, we want to move our numbers over. Those cancel for us. Just cancel that too, just so we can see it. 2.66m equals, that's going to give us negative 9.7. There, divide 2.66 away. .6's cancel, you're left with m equals, and then negative 9.7 divided by 2.66. It's going to give you that. What you're going to want to do is round to the nearest hundredth place whenever you have one of these long decimals like this. So I'm just going to put negative 3.6, and then the 6 rounds up to 4 to 5. Okay, and that's your answer. Make sure to pause it. See if you can work these things out before me. Okay? Again, the point of this is that you understand it better, right? Attempt it, see if you get it right. If not, come back and do the work again. Okay? First step that we want to take care of here, multiply through, get rid of your parentheses. 2 times 6 is 12. 2 times a negative 2 is negative 4, equals a negative 4 plus 12x. Okay? Underline that. Oh my god. Next we want to do is we want to subtract 12x. I should have put the line after what I meant to do here. My bad. Okay? The 12x cancels, the 12x cancels, that leaves us with a negative 4 equals negative 4. Remember, this is a special case. Special cases happen when you get rid of all the letters. We no longer have our x's anymore, do we? So we need to know, does negative 4 equal a negative 4? If so, that's true, which means that it's IMS. Okay? It's very similar to the one that we would have seen. Oh, hold on. Yeah, over here before. See how we ended up with a 4 equals 4 on number 1 on the first side of 1.7? Same issue again. Okay? A lot of your teachers might also put something like this, all real numbers. Okay, either one is correct. All right, we can probably imagine what this one. Oh, I think that we're going to actually get a number here. That's good. Get rid of your parentheses here. Get rid of your parentheses here. 3x minus 3 equals 5x plus 25. Subtract your 5x. Make sure your variables are going left. Negative 2x minus 3 equals 25. Add your 3 to the other side. Those go away. Negative 2x equals 28. You want to divide your negative 2 from both sides. Those cancel. X is equal to a negative 14. Okay? Oh, here, I'll pause a little bit just so you can kind of see what we did. Okay, parentheses, letters to the left, numbers to the right. Really straightforward. We should be able to do this in our sleep. Okay? Parentheses first. Parentheses first. 3x plus 12 equals a negative 4 minus 4x. Negative 4 times x is negative 4x plus 2. We want to simplify the negative 4 and the 2 here. They're on the same side, so I don't want to add the 4 over. I want to just do negative 4 plus 2. Okay? And negative 4 plus 2 should give us negative 2 minus 4x. Okay? So negative 4 plus 2 is negative 2. Add your 4x to the other side. That gives me 7x plus 12 equals a negative 2. Those go away, right? Subtract your 12 next. Our 12s go, we're left with 7x equals negative 2 minus 12, which is negative 14. And there, divide off your 7. Your 7s go, x equals a negative 2. Okay. Last one. Get rid of your parentheses first. Always want to do that. End up with 7 plus 5 times 2 is 10, x. 5 times 5 is 25, equals negative 4 times 7, which is negative 28. Negative 4 times a negative 7, which is a positive 28, x plus 2x. So we have to simplify both sides here. We have a 7 and a 25 on this side. I want to take care of those and get them into one term. 7 plus 25 is 32 plus 10x equals negative 28. Then 28 plus 2, or 28x plus 2x should give us 30x. Again, move your variables to the left. I want to subtract off that 30x. 32 minus 20x equals a negative 28. Subtract my 32, move your numbers to the left, to the right. Negative 20x equals negative 60. From there, divide off the negative 20. That goes. Okay, we're left with x equals negative 60 divided by negative 20 is just 3. Your zeros cancel, and you got negative 6 divided by negative 2, which is 3. Okay? Hopefully this was helpful. Remember to ask your teacher if you need any more clarification on how to do these problems. Okay? For now, that is our unit notes. Okay? If you need any more help, go back at the previous notes videos for help.